Hey YouTube, what's up? PK back here with another tutorial for you guys. Today we are going to be going over reactions and the line tool. Sorry if my voice is a little far behind the video. When I recorded it, I forgot to put audio in it. So yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the video. So today we're going to be going over reactions and the line tool. So let's get into this. First of all, for reactions, well, first you need a combo. I'm gonna be doing a combo head first because I used to do head first, and I want to see if I can still do it head first. So let's go in here real quick. The combo is not that important because this is about the reaction to the combo, not just the combo. So yeah, let's. Oh yeah, what I was saying is that if combos are the same mechanic, even if you have Nazul style where they get punched back and fly back, like the top one, the first one I drew, and the second one, whether it's like what turquoise is, more realistic. The mechanics are still exactly the same for both of them, no matter how you want to do it. So I'm going to get more in depth about how the mechanics work on reactions, and we'll see how it goes from there. So for the combo, I decided to do punch, kick, sweep kick, and an elbow. It says jump kick, but I decided not to do that because it was time consuming and I needed to do other stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So skip forward after I did the combo. And now we're going to get into the reactions of this. So for reactions, I call it the flinch. In the flinch, you put pretty much 3 frames or so before the impact of the attacker. So if the victim sees the attack coming, to give him more of a realistic feel, you give him like a flinch, which is what I'm animating now. Like a few frames before the actual impact. Make the victim slightly move back, like make his head and slightly move backwards, and his arms move in some way to make him know that the attack is coming and that he needs to brace for it. Although obviously he won't brace for it fast enough, and he'll get hurt because of it. So I call it the flinch. My terminology isn't all that right, but I call it the flinch because that's what I call it. So yeah, so you make his arms move up because he's like, whoa, I'm about to get in the face, man. I'm about to get popped so hard. Also, good thing for reactions, that
yeah,
if you
no,
if it's like a hero victim fight where it's all one-sided,
yeah,
it's best to double frame the
Yeah.
reactions because then
no,
it will like it just makes it look better if you double frame most of the reactions. If it's just like a one-sided fight, it's best to do that because look, he's actually in pain. So in this part, I was gonna say something about something. Oh yeah, I drew that extra frame right there. So then yeah, it's extra frame right there. So yeah, he gets hit. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. Getting punched a bunch of times, yeah. And that was the combo right there. Kick. That was a beautiful kick, by the way. I like that kick a lot, actually. It was pretty sexy. So yeah, what I was saying is that wherever the point of impact is, that's the part that would move first in the direction it's being pushed. Everything is forces, which I'll get into the next video, because forces is a totally different subject and we don't have time for this video to go over forces, how powerful the forces or how weak a force is. But forces are pretty much wherever is pretty much an object pushing off another object. So someone's fist pushing off your face, which makes your face go in the direction that the fist was going in the first place because of the force that it pushed. Like when you push a wall, it pushes back. So let's say this line is a sideways puddle. So it's pretty much reactions are like the ripple effect. Like everything will follow the original pressure point. So if someone gets, so if the puddle, if rain hit in that section, it would droop first. It would go back first. That'd be the first part to go back. And then the rest of the body would follow suit. So you get like a snake-like formation. Snake. I made that joke before I was recording this, and I drew a picture of him, but yeah. So you get like a snake formation. So whatever part gets hit first, the rest of it pretty much follows what happened to it. So same thing if he got hit. See, it's like a ripple effect. So he gets hit in the head, and the rest of it kind of follows that. But same thing. Excuse me. If he got hit in the bottom part or the foot, it'd be the upside down version of what I just drew. So the exact same thing. The bottom part will go back first, and then the rest of it will follow suit, like a snake. The top part follows what the bottom part did. Woo! We're in the middle. In the middle, it'd be more like a trampoline effect. Like in the middle, the rest of the body doesn't like wiggle around. It's more like a trampoline. Like when you jump in a trampoline, it goes like up and like back and forth. It's more like that. If you get hit in the center, it's more of a effect than a effect, you know? Yes, so that's more like a trampoline effect if you get hit in the middle. So the top and bottom is a snake, in the middle, trampoline. Remember that. It will save your life. It will save you loads of time. So yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. So like if you get hit in the leg, your head's not gonna tilt back like, oh my goodness, I got hit in the foot. No. First, the first thing that's gonna go back first won't be your head. It'll be that part that got hit. So that leg is this leg, just so you guys don't get confused. So it hits this leg and it goes back and it's like, oh my gosh, I got hit in the knee. And then after that, then you can have the frames where he's on the ground like, okay. So remember, whatever gets hit first goes back first. It's not like his reaction first to what got hit, like, oh, it hurts so much. So, boom, chin check. Boom, chin check. Yeah, checked in the chin. And also, yeah, this is when I was talking about forces and how strong a force is, how weak a force is, and how stronger forces make the recoil of the victim further than a soft hit. So yeah, we'll get into forces in the next video. I'm actually gonna look it up so I can tell you properly what a force is. What was I saying here? I don't remember what I was saying here. See if I can remember. Sorry about this bad video quality. I should have made sure that it was on. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is about like jabs and weak attacks. Yeah. So pretty much here I was just talking about forces and how weak attacks make the victim go back not as far as strong attacks. So if like someone just jabs you in the head, the only thing that's really gonna move is your head. Is just gonna be the only thing that pretty much moves. Like I mean, you may take a step back a little bit, but if someone like sets up for a really strong attack, like they wind it up like this guy's doing, and he's like, "I'm going to punch you in the face," and he like comes at you, bro. So Kanami Brony just punches you. Like that's gonna send you much further, and your entire body is going to react to that strong punch because your head got knocked back past the central point, so the rest of the body has to follow suit. So yeah, and I just animate the reactions. So I might as well explain it now because I explain it later in the video, which you're gonna see me go over. Well, I'll explain it when it comes up, but yeah, this is just pretty much just me animating the reaction. Yeah. Once again, I apologize for this bad video quality and me having to record over me watching my own video. It's kind of sad. I should have made sure the audio was on. Yeah, I took the audio off for my speed animation. So, but yeah, so I apologize. So next time, I will make sure that the audio is on. So what I say when I say it will be what I said when I said it when I say it. Because then I'll say what I've said when I said it. Because I said it because I wanted to say it because I said it. Yeah. Anyways, so boom, boom. Okay, I think I'm about to get into the other thing. Yeah. So yeah. And excuse the silence as well. Gosh, this is gonna be a war. Anyway, yeah. I think I'm about to get into something else right now. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna get into it soon. So we go boom, 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 boom in the head. Oh yeah. You know what I'm about to do? Look at that. If you make the victim hold or put his hands on the body part that was hit, it gives it more of a like it gives it more of a realistic feel. Like he's actually hurt. Like, oh my face, it hurts so much. Like, oh my face. So remember that. Especially if it's like a powerful hit. So he's like boom and he holds his face. That gives him more of like a he's actually hurt kind of feel. It gives him more of a like a ooh kind of feel to it. See? See? Gives it more of a she got hurt feel. I think this is when I get into like impacts. Okay. So blip. So pretty much when you punch somebody in the face, like that's a face shot. When you punch somebody in the face, the hand is in front of the head, not like on the side of it. That's more of a cranium hit. If someone that would actually like hit you in the head, like if someone would actually hit you like in the skull right there, like that, if they would actually hit you, that'd be more of like a punch in the head, like a face punch. The hand of the attacker would be in front of them, because a stick of your face is about there, about a smaller brush size. It'd be better to see, but his face is like in the middle of the circle. So for a face shot, like in the cheek or like in the actual face, the attacker's hand would be in the front, like so. You're being more of a boom hit, and that tricks your mind to thinking, okay, he got hit in the face, so his head is turned. It's like, oh, my head is, so it's like, boom, punch in the face, his head turned at that point. face shot. You know it's a face shot because the way his body is reacting to the hit, it's like he got hit in the face. Boom. And then that's a headshot. That's actually getting hit like in the head. Like, because it's further out from the middle of the circle. As the first hit is like across the entire thing, which is more of a face shot. And right here, it gives it the feel that his head is turning. Like, so when he initially gets punched, his head just turned the other way, and then he's turning it back. That's more of like a cheek punch. Because when he gets punched, like he's looking away, and he's turning back, and he gets hit in the cheek, and then he's holding his cheek. And he's like, "Oh, my cheek." So there's just like little accents you can do to make your reactions look more lifelike and more realistic. So yeah. So he's holding his face. Like I said, if it's like a hero versus victim, which is pretty much a one-sided fight, double framing your reactions is a good thing to do. Only when necessary and if it looks good. Now, this is what I was talking about with the leg. Like when you hit the leg, remember the snake effect? Now, it's like if someone were to knock your feet from under you, which I'm gonna draw a picture. Oh yeah, you need to decide what leg you're gonna hit. Like if you're animating a combo or something, if you already animated the combo and you have the reactions later, decide what leg you're gonna hit so that you just for your own taste. I decided to hit the back leg because it would give me a better entry to my elbow. Because he give me a better entry to my elbow, which is after the sweep kick. And remember what I said about the snake? If it's a pond and a puddle hit it, yeah, you remember that. The snake. I think this is when you hit, like if someone were to hit your legs from under you, your top body would lunge in the opposite direction that your legs were hit, like that, like so. Like your head would go in the opposite direction that your legs were hit. And that's why I make my snake joke. Snake, snake. And I'm just like awesome and draw a snake right here. Gosh, it sucks. I'm never going to like record over my videos anymore because it's not the same. So yeah, it's the snake effect. So his body is lunging forward because his leg was so abruptly taken from under him. So he's like, boom, boom, what? Remember, when you first get hit, the first reaction is subtle, and then after that, the distance between the head grows. So right now, he's tripping. He's tripping nuts because his leg just got knocked from under him. And he's like, what the heck? Oh. And this all has to do with physics, like Dragon Ball Z style or not. Like, the reactions are still the same. He's lunging forward, and to stop himself from falling, he needs to hold on to something, which is what his arms are for. So I made the first frame of him falling. He's gonna hang on to the attacker, just because that's the closest guy. Only thing there to hold on to. That's not the ground, so he holds on to him first. He's like, "Oh my gosh, my hero, kind of, but you're kicking my butt, but you're still my hero because you saved me, kind of." So it's kind of like that. So yeah, so that's the reaction, like the snake effect. You see how the body kind of followed how the leg went? Because the leg went back and then went back forward. The body went forward and then went a little back. See, like recoiled itself. And this is when I get to the part about the other type of being hit. So we get into that when I get there. So, see? Look again. I'm tired. It's like late. If you look at the time, it's like... When I recorded this is 9:47 and it's 10:28 right now, so an hour later. Oh yeah, okay, so this one I get into this. So this reaction is kind of like a recoil reaction. Like how you see on most of my hits, like he gets punched and he keeps going in the direction he was hit. Well, some reactions actually go backwards and then back forward. And I call that the knockout hit. Like when your head twitches back real quick and then comes back forward. I know if you've seen it in UFC or boxing, when someone gets punched real quick, their head will pop back forward So because they got hit so hard and so fast that they didn't even go backwards. It just went pop, and their head just popped back, which is what I'm gonna demonstrate. So it's like, yeah. So if it's like a quick, hard attack, and the recoil is like really quick, like bing, like that, the head will most likely just pop back real quick, like, oh, oh. I got punched really fast. So yeah, that's more of like a, I call that the knockout hit because that's usually when people's heads do that. I've never seen anybody's head do that. Or if it's like an unforceful attack, like I was saying earlier, like if it's like not that forceful and they hit them, they pop back a little bit. Just their head moves, and that's what I mean. It's like that. So yeah, about to get into the line tool real quick, and then after that it's gonna be whatever. Um, yeah. Okay. So now we're just gonna sit here and watch the video. Okay. I don't want to be one of those boring tutorial guys that you guys are like, oh, he sucks. Like, yeah, it does kind of suck to not have recorded the audio of what I was saying when I was doing this. But yeah, see how that looks? So it's like, boom, knockout shot. So you know he's out. For some reason, when the knockout hit happens, and the further back the head is when that happens, and the further forward it pops forward, that's when you know someone's knocked out. Because it's like, boom. Something about the way that looks is just like, ah. It's like he's out. Like you already know. Like you already know he's out. It's just over. Like blink, it's over. Like it's done. Like it's over. Like immediately. And then for the rest of this, you just make him drop. Like he just drops pretty much. Now physics. His knee will hit the floor. His upper body was already moving forward, sort of. That will continue to move forward until his feet slide from under him and his head makes contact with the floor. And it's good to make him bounce a little bit when he hits the floor. It gives him that also gives him a more realistic feel. It's like bounce, bounce, bounce. I'll explain what that is when it gets to it. So bear with my idiocy if not recording. Just when I was being lazy and didn't want to animate it because I didn't have that much time left to do it. So yeah, and then slowly, the further forward he goes, I don't know if centrifugal force, centrifugal. I don't know if it's centripetal or centrifugal. The centrifugal force, I guess, will start making your. Oh, and what you don't stretch out your stick figures, no matter what style you're using. Like, unless you're doing it on purpose, like, because when you're moving forward, the knee does not stay in the same place as you fall, because then it's just like your legs growing. Like, your body moves with you as you go forward, so your knee would actually like come forward with your leg because it's like you're falling forward. You're not just like stretching as you fall. And your foot will begin to slide from under you. I don't know the physics of it, but yeah, that happens. Have you ever been like leaning forward so far that your feet just seem to slide from under you? That's what happens here. Oh wow, I didn't even fix that until what happened to his foot. I didn't even notice that. You hit the floor and your feet slide from under you. Yes. I'm not on the phone. I'm recording a video. I told you I was doing that. So then he bounces because the bounce gives it that more realistic, like, depending, because if he falls to the floor slowly and hits the floor, the bounce is going to be like sort of unnoticeable. But if he's falling from like 100 miles in the air, 100 feet in the air, and he falls and hits the ground, he's gonna bounce really high, which gives it more of the impactful, like the more of an impact, like
What?
boom. And then right here, you double frame all those that he's falling, except for those 3 or whatever. So yeah, that's the reactions. Ugh, it sounded so much better when I was doing it when I was talking. But yeah, so that's that, and now we're gonna get into line. See, doesn't that look good? That's just the knockout shot. Like you see that happen, you just know that he's out. Boom, it's just over. Like it's done. Like you know it's over. That's pretty sexy. Oh, also what I was saying is that I'm only gonna make flash files for people who ask, like, because it's time consuming to make. It's time consuming to make a flash file for every freaking tutorial I do. So I'm only gonna like make flash files if you guys say you want some. So in the comment section below, if you guys are like, "Hey, make me a flash file," then it's like, okay, I'll make one. But if people don't ask for one, then I'm not gonna make one because, like I said, it's time consuming. But now we're gonna get in the line tool. There's only 2 things about line tool. It's pretty much the same thing, like the exact same thing as brush. But with line tool, there's 2 ways to do it. You can do it by eye or by outline. An example of by eye would be the exact same way you'd animate it with a brush. You just put it on top of each other and see how it looks. Which you'll see here. So I got my lines. I got my line tool. So it's pretty much self-explanatory, just lining it up. So you do it by eye, where you just do it by that. I can do it by eye pretty okay. I mean, I'm not like Endo or Godmouth. If you don't know who they are, go to stickpage.com, or they're probably on YouTube, so just check them out. I'll probably have Supernova's channel link in here so you guys can know who Supernova is, and Godmouth. If he has a YouTube channel, I'll find it and I'll put that in the link below as well. So yeah, I mean the description below. So yeah, doing line tool by eye, pretty much like this. Like you do it with the onion skin, just doing it precision as best you can, like as best you can. So yeah, that looks pretty okay. It looks that looks alright. Or a little trick, if to do line tool, is see the onion skin outline next to the onion skin tool. That's what you'll use. Onion skin outline. Show you what that does. So you draw a line instead of showing the size of the line that you made. It just shows you the line underneath instead of fattening it up to the size you had it. It literally just shows you the line. If you go to the next frame, see? That's what onion skin outline does. It shows you that outline of what you made, and for line tool, it shows you the line that you drew. So that way, when you draw another line, it lines up next to it. And also, if you want to do this successfully, you have to click that square next to it, which is the outline square. So that way you can see the line that you're making. So that way it doesn't like bulge over it when you do it the other way. Because that way, see, it like covers the line. You can't see it that well. If you do it like this, boom, you see the line, and you can line it up. You can like ease it very good because you can put it right next to the original line. So the subtle movements can be really subtle, and it's kind of hard because the cursor is pretty big. It's kind of hard to get it, get the feet right on every time, which is why I suggest you copy and paste the feet if they're not moving a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much the line tool. Like literally, same exact thing as animating with brush, but it's just there's 2 ways to do it. You can do it the outline way, which makes it smoother. It's more time consuming because you actually have to focus on like if you want it to be really smooth, you have to focus hard on trying to get those lines like good. Or you can do it by eye, which is a little faster because you just go with it and try your best to be as fluid as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole tutorial. Next time we're gonna get into forces, and well, that's my only agenda for next time. I don't know if whatever else you guys want me to do, just okay. I have something for you guys. Whatever you want the next tutorial to be about, see, that looks good. See, whatever you want the next tutorial to be about, put it in the link below, and whichever opinion has the most likes, that's what we'll be doing next time. But I know I'm going to go over forces and a little bit of physics for you. And I'm actually going to look it up so I can give you the right terminology, because my terminology has not been right a lot of the time. So yeah, next time we're going over forces. This has been Reactions and Line Tool. Remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like stick tutorials, and tell your friends about me. So yeah, see you guys next time, and I love you. I love you all. Goodbye.